I want you guys to know I get it. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate your support so much. And it's like, but I know that you know that it's me, and I'm competing against Daniel Negreanu and Phil Ivey and Adrian Mateos and all of the great poker players in the world, and it's me. So I'm worried that you guys are gonna be, it's gonna be tougher for you than me when I lose, and you know, I know what I'm going against, and there is a day that there's a day I'm gonna die in this poker tournament, but that day is not today.
Hello, Chain Gang. Welcome back to the Four Chains Travel and the most insane video we have ever posted or probably ever will post. But first, I want to do a disclaimer about this first clip. Do not ever do this. With a few people left in the main event, you should be folding 100% of hands to make sure you make that $15,000. You should be not playing it up against the chip leader and the defending champion of the world. I am all in on the money bubble
205?
Yeah.
of the World Series of Poker.
225.
The chip leader came in for what, 75? And now I got my buddy Daniel Wyman. I think he's about to call, so this is going to be a great video, even if it costs me $15,000. Oh. I'm so glad I told my wife that I'd be willing to do this because she'd be pissed. I raise, and then two stacks that have me beat both come in. Then we see the flop. From 300,000 to possible bubble boy. Oh boy.
Oh, 50-50.
I played with him yesterday. I think he's, you know, helping me out on my vlog here. This is gonna be good.
Keep it outside, yeah.
Oh, cause you'll show for the vlog afterwards? Yeah. Don't muck those either. If you don't mind. Yeah.
You have aces? You show me if I can?
I mean, I'm filming it. I'm filming no matter what, but I'm not asking you to fold. You got to do it. We had this discussion. Listen, this is my friend. We had this discussion literally 10 minutes ago, so I'm cool either way. I'm not going to be mad at you, brother, either way.
There you go.
Of course I'm showing.
Aces?
No, I don't have aces.
Ace
That,
gang?
you folded, it's over, right?
see his first.
Yes, of course. I had the nuts.
It's over. We can go.
I knew it. I told my wife, I said, I'm sorry, honey, I'm going to be called in. I'm happy.
You get to see. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You the man.
Yeah, that's the deal, right?
Okay, you see people standing, that's because we are hand for hand at the main event of the World Series of Poker.
sharing the money. And so everything went exactly like we had hoped. That wasn't too bad. We played for a little while. There are now 1,520 players remaining. We are 3 players away from the money, okay? So we're gonna start our hand-for-hand process, and Charlie's going to walk you through that. I just want to remind everyone, there's a lot of people around, as I did before, and once we get started, it's going to be a little bit crazy. All right, King of Fish, we have to take the hearts on the turn. You're okay, you're okay. Big hearts with no help. Let's take a look through. River card was a 6, 3 8s are good, and 3 8s are double up. All right. Turn card was a jack. Right now, we're in the lead, but an ace could chop it, and of course there is one ace king as well. Let's take a look at the river, which is not going to help me. Let's see the river. All right, the river was a 10. Ace high straight is the best hand. We have one elimination, ladies and gentlemen. One elimination. Looks like a trip sixes versus a pair of 8s, and looks like trip sixes is going to be the best hand right now. Let's see where it's started. The card with the ace of heart, which is no out. 3 6s will double up. 2 aces are good. Let's see the turn card.
Hey, come on. You gotta do it. Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh.
Queen of spades.
Bro, you're
on the
old
turn.
enough too, man. I know. I got a warning there for the floor.
River card was a deuce, aces and deuces. We have an elimination. All right, 4 diamonds on the river. Aces hold up.
Hey, we did it, and by we, I mean we. You guys are so supportive of me, I just can't believe it. I'm much more touched about that than anything else. Honestly, I did not know a way that I could cash in this tournament because my biggest fan I've ever had and ever will have, my mom, is not here to see this, but man, she would have loved it, and that kind of thing just really helps. And you know, I didn't know what the way would be, and the way was you guys, all the support, the text message. I'm sorry I can't respond to them while we're in play, but just the text messages and the messages on the comments on YouTube, just really, really great. It's what I look at in the morning and respond to just to get me in a good thing. So we made the money. We are at the first break. There's 1,250 players left, and I am at, wait for it, 705,000.
You had ace-10? Okay, I was close. Thank you for saying that for the vlog. I appreciate it. Got it all in through. Would have been a flip. All right, my buddy here is all in, and we have a call. I call. Queens against ace 10. No ace, baby. I'm golden. 5, 6, 8. Queen. Jack. No ace. I'm good. GG, sir. Thank you very much. Pleasure playing with you.
Good luck, all. Thank you. Thank you.
Payout 490.
This is what a million chips looks like. The main event, the World Series of Poker. I have no idea how this is happening, but it is. Okay, we're at the end of day 4. I was exhausted, so I did not have a great final level, but we did pretty well. 1,320,000 in the gold TV room tomorrow. Let's hook it up. How many more days do we have? 3, something like that? 3, 4? I'm exhausted. Hey, I'm going to give you a little recap as to how we got here. Of course, what I think it's preferable to watch the
videos from the previous day, but we're going to talk about how we get here. World Series of Poker main event, the largest main event of all time, 10,112 players. And as you're about to see, I did look it up, of the top 1,000 top-ranked players in the world, 997 played this event. So it is the toughest, most difficult poker tournament of all time. And how did we get here? So, first day, 10,112 players began, and this is who busted on the first day. Billy Baxter, Hall of Famer, 7-time bracelet winner. You can see all the names. I'm not going to list them all, but I'd like to point out Brad Owen. I had another good combo with him. He's just an incredible vlogger. Unfortunately, he went out day one, and he looked the way everybody do. There's a ton of, basically every living main event champion was in this. Greg Raymer busted. Josh Aryeh, World Series of Poker Player of the Year, 6-time bracelet winner. Sean Deeb, who's going to come in second, and he's going to win Player of the Year this year, 6-time bracelet. Moshe, I don't think he did. He didn't bust on day one, so that is wrong. And neither did Robert Campbell. They did both bust. My GG teammate Elke, you can see down the list. And this was my day one. I started with 60,000 chips. I ended with 57,000. Day one was not my day to die. Day two, 3,146 of the 10,112 players that have been eliminated. Boston Rob. I'm going to show you a video with him. He is such a good guy. He's Leia's favorite celebrity. Daniels also helped him a lot. Fortunately, he busted. Phil Galfon, who I use for coaching and I was at the table. He is the #1 all-time money leader on online wins. 3 bracelets. You saw some footage of me and him earlier. Jared Blesnick, he said if I made the final table, he'd give me that box for 10 grand. Yeah. Weirin Pugh, apparently, I'm sure it was an exaggeration, but it was told 100 million people saw me playing against him on the Chinese TV. He did give me a hug afterwards. I'm assuming that's because the cameras are running. And Johnny Chan, if you watched our video of the greatest World Series of Poker players of all time, there are 5 living champions on that list of the 6, and they all played in this. And Johnny Chan busted day 2. Robert Mizrachi, Justin Bonomo's made $64 million in tournaments, and he busted. Phil Hellmuth, he's obviously on that list as well, 17-time bracelet winner, main event champion. Chris Moneymaker, the most influential poker player of all time. Ryan DePaulo, his vlog is just awesome. He put Angie and I in his vlog, and later on I made another person appearance, so we had some good off-camera conversations, can't talk about, but he's a lot more dedicated to the game than people understand, and I've got a lot of respect for him. Main event champions galore out. Joe Hashem, Jamie Gold, look at all these bracelet winners. Nick Petrangelo, 38 million in tournament winnings. He will not add to it in this tournament. Jungle Man, on and on. Robert Campbell did bust this day. Joe Cata, main event champion. Huckseed, main event champion, Hall of Famer. Bryn Kenny, who is #1 all-time, 66 million in tournament live earnings. Gone. I started the day with 57,000. I ended it at 231,000. Once again, you can see that video. Today was not my day to die. Okay, the next day, 6,495 of the 10,112 have been eliminated going into the day. And then on top of that, Bryce Yockey, who has finished #2 in 2024 Player of the Year, won a couple bracelets. He's out. Barry Greenstein donates all of his winnings to charity. He is in the Hall of Fame, wrote that great book, Ace on the River. Scotty, main event champion Ryan Reese and Scotty win. You call, it's all over, baby. Look at all those bracelet winners that got eliminated, including Mike Matisow, main event champion Greg Merson, Min Win, 7-time bracelet winner, but an absolute cheater. So honestly, I was glad he left, and I don't care if you get mad at me. He's a cheater, and I don't like him, and flame me if you want in the comments. I started the day with 231,000. I ended with 300,000. Day 3 was not my day to die. Going into day 4, 8,583 players have been eliminated of the 10,112. And then after that, we had a lot more. Todd Brunson, he got eliminated right behind me, Hall of Famer. Brian Hastings. John Hennigan, he was eliminated at the table right in front of me. He was a real nice guy. Got the chance to talk to him. Main event champions, Joe, Corey, and Robert Varconi. I mean, these people have won this tournament before. They did cash, but they did not win it this year. Rampage, another great conversation with him, but I can't talk to you about his vlog. Is great. He does things I could never do. Eric Seidel, who's in my video, 10-time bracelet winner. Oh, I just ruined by that graphic where he is on that ranking, but that's okay. I hope you'll watch anyways. Obviously, my teammate, my mentor, Daniel Negreanu, 7-time bracelet winner, Hall of Famer. He has the longest consecutive streak as poker's most popular player of all time on Hended Mom. Very sorry to see him go. Espen Jorstad and Daniel Wyman, both main event champions the last 2 years. We saw some video of Wyman. I started the stack at 300,000. I'd never been more tired in my life going into that. And I just knew when I told you guys it was not my day, it wasn't my day to die. 1,320,000 chips. And oh yeah, we did make Negreanu's vlog as well, so thank you for that, D-Negs.
But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I'll come after the break. Yeah, so we'll do.
Okay guys, this is day 5. This is very different than day 4. Going into, I got 2 hours, I was going into day 2, I was riding on only 2 hours sleep. Going into day 5, I was riding on 3 hours. Day 4, I was riding on 3 hours sleep, sorry. And going on to day 5, another 3 hours sleep. So I know you're supposed to get 8 hours sleep, but definitely not combined. I had a bad moment. Just so you know, if you're not in Vegas for the World Series of Poker, it is the hottest stretch of temperatures that has ever been. 120, 118 all day long, really hot, even in the short walk to the hotel. And it's just, it has really hit me now. When I was leaving after day 4, 1.3 million of chips, very exciting, but I had this moment where I'm like walking down the hallway and like, I don't know if dizzy is the way, but I'm like stepping and I felt like the ground wasn't underneath me and I had to like stop and widen my stance. I'm just like clinically exhausted. And I was clinically exhausted yesterday, and I got all your messages and that inspired me, and some caffeine. And so I'm gonna have some caffeine. But the other thing that really concerned me is when I went to turn on my phone, because I'm too tired at night to respond to all your wonderful messages, I couldn't remember my password. And yeah, I'm a guy, so it has been the same password for every phone that I've ever had. So it just really concerns me. So I'm just gonna be real smart today. I'm gonna buy some aspirin from Walgreens. Yeah, I really don't wanna disappoint you guys, but I'm just, if I can't remember my password, how am I gonna play against the best players in the world? I'm just normally confidence isn't my issue, but it just is today. I love you guys, whether I win this whole thing or I'm out in the first level, and I really appreciate you. If there's an angry outro today, I don't want that to hide from the fact of how much I appreciate and love you guys.
Okay, here we go. Day 5, 464 left. Out of 10,112, blinds are 10 and 25,000. So that means big blind Andy, it costs you 60,000 every 9 hands.
I'm out of the tournament, I'm sorry. It was a mistake. I have just had no sleep in 3 hours. I got ace jack. I raised it up. The big blind wasn't even in his seat yet. First hand of the day. So I knew the big blind had no money invested. I got raised. I called. And on the flop, there came a jack. So I had top pair, top kicker. And, you know, he raised. I went all in. He called. He had pocket kings. He hit a third king on the turn. And that's it. But let me tell you something. I'm going to go to the payout cage. I don't know what it's paying. But I mean, what I'm walking away from here is your love and support. And that money is going to be gone very quickly. But your love and support during this is something that is never going to leave me. And I'm truly grateful to have you, everybody watching this in my life. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay, all in. Ace jack, flop top pair, hit kings, hit the set, and on my first hand, I'm out on day 5.
Got it.
Woo! Going into day 5, 9,648 of the 10,112 players have been eliminated at the start of play. Less than 5% of the field. I went into it wanting not to be at a table with Adrian Mateos or Phil Ivey. I said that out loud. I avoided them, but I avoided them the hard way. They both did get eliminated. So did other bracelets, and so did me. I am listing my resume as co-star of the 4 Chains Travel YouTube channel with the incredible Angie Moran. Today was my day to die, but I never could have lived this long without that incredible Angie Moran that I mentioned. Her support was just unbelievable, as well as all of your supports. You're probably getting sick of me thanking you. I don't want to leave anybody out to thank specifically, but just, you know, my best friends from childhood, Bruce Ryan and Jimmy Fowler, like posting clips that aired of me that I didn't even know about. All my Domino's former teammates supporting me. That ETR crew, oh my God. I am so fortunate to live on this street. They were all so supportive, and all of my friends, all of my family, just, yeah, I just can't express how grateful I am. I'll never be able to stop doing so.
Hey, what's up, Layla? I'm with your dad at the airport. We just busted day 5. Quite an accomplishment. And wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Rob is such a great dude. Leia is his biggest fan, and he called her and did a FaceTime with her. So, like, she's so happy to make my daughter that happy. This dude is awesome, and I just really appreciate it. So, all right, we'll see you guys.
Have a
This
good one.
End the vlog on a positive note.
Yep, take care.